everyone, this is What If Deku had a yandere here, you know what I'm saying, back out again with another new What If. This is What If God, had a yandere, What If Deku had a yandere part 5 or 4? I feel like it's 5, but if not, I'll find out. So, we start off with a whole new day, the beginning of Class 1A, the beginning of UA. So, let's get to it, right? Right off the bat. So, here's us, as of Deku gets to class late as usual, Rose is there talking to Momo and Shoto Todoroki, asking him have they seen, Izuku-kun. They're like, Izuku-kun? Since when you... she's like, well, me and Izuku are dating now, so I call him Izuku-kun. And she's like, whoa, wow, good, wow, Rose, I didn't know you two were dating. She's like, yeah, he asked me out, and we just start off there. She's like, that's wonderful news, Rose. Rose like, what about you and Shoto? What about you? Are you two dating? As they both blush after looking at each other and look away, like, no, we're not, Rose. She's like, oh, okay, well, you haven't seen Izuku yet, have you? And he's like, no, actually, we haven't seen him. He hasn't texted or nothing. As Rose like, oh, I think he'll be here, right? Well, yeah, he'll be here. He did go to UA, right? And she's like, yeah, he did. And she's like, what's wrong, Rose? Because she was sad. And she's like, me and Izuku had a fight yesterday. So, yeah, I'm kind of worried that he doesn't want to come to school because of it. And Mom was like, oh, Rose, it'll be okay. He'll come. Rose like, are you sure? And Mom was like, I'm sure of it. As he gets there late as usual. He's walking. Let's cut to him. So he's walking there. He's running actually. He's like, God damn it! I'm late already. Yes, he's running. As he sees Uraraka, gonna go onto campus. And he's like, wait. She's like, what? And she's like, oh, Izuku. Izuku. He runs. As he's stuck, he's like, breathing heavy. He's like, okay, I made it, I guess, in time before the gate closes. She's like, yeah, well, I guess we gotta hurry up till we can get to class. We're already late. And he's like, cool, what class you gotta go to? She's like, 1A, what about you? Oh, same here, I get to go to 1A as well. He's like, we might as well just walk with each other there, huh? He's like, sure, we can, we can, she's like, I'm walking with Izuku-kun, So, they're going to class, they're talking and shit. She's like, talking about their quirks. And, she's like, so you have 3 quirks? And he's like, 4 technically. But yeah, I was born lucky with 4 quirks. As she's like, wow, that's pretty cool. I wish I was born with more than 1 quirk. They're like, trust me, it's not as easy as you think it is. She's like, what do you mean? They're like, you can't control your quirks. You can't, train your quirks at the same time. You literally have to do it each step by step, one by one. It's kind of difficult and it's aggravating because sometimes you might end up using the wrong quirk, knowing that you want to use the other quirk. So it's not as fun as you think it is. Sure, it's helpful, but yeah, it's not as fun. And she's like, oh, wow. As they get to UA, class on that, they're like, wow, this is a pretty big door. I wonder who's behind here. Some monsters, I think. And she's like, let's hope not, huh? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, after you. He opens the door as, Rose is like, is that Izuku? And, she sees a chocolate box and she's like, oh, it's just her. Whereas Mom was like, wow, Rose, how was that for us? She was like, do you not like her? What did she do? As, Rose was like, nothing. I just thought that was Izuku. As I'm gonna say as I was already up, so he's like, why are you too late? She's like, Choco's like, I can't hear. Like, as Zuko's like, oh, he walks in. He's like, oh, I overslept. To be honest with you, I'm not even gonna lie to you. As I was, oh, remember Sensei, I kind of slept because I kind of didn't want to come today, but yeah. And so I was like, thank you for being honest. Please take a seat. As you know, Rose is like, obviously, Hokage. You know what I'm saying? Should I kick out Hokage or nah? I'll keep her. I'm gonna kick out the dude with the animal quirk, the one who could talk to animals. Yeah, he's useless. Rose replaced him with her. Okay, I'm gonna replace Rose. I'm gonna replace him with Rose. Sorry. As of, you know, Rose like, oh, Izuku over here. As you know, all the guys like, wait, what? How does he know her? She's so beautiful. As of, you know, as of Deku's like, oh, hey Rose. As he's like, well, see, it's nice meeting you, Choco. I'm glad we're in the same class together. As he, you know, shakes hands with her. She's like, yeah, same here. As he gets sense that she's I think, has something or a little happy or something. So yeah, he's like kind of confused, but he's like, whatever. So he goes over, and she's like, hi, Rose, how you doing? As Rose like, why are you late, Izuku? And why were you walking with her? And he's like, well, I was late because I overslept, and I was walking with her because, well, we were going to the same class, and yeah, so I just said, it wouldn't hurt. As Rose like, okay. As he's like, what got into you, Rose? You haven't really talked to me since yesterday. She's like, it's nothing, Ezekiel. Let's just continue with the day. As Ezekiel's like, okay. They continue with the day. Blah blah blah. Mineta still got the same thing he did in canon, I guess. Boss throw. I guess I can do the boss throw, like only the boss toss, not the rest of the event. So the boss toss. I was like, you. As he points at Izuku, Izuku's like, me? As like, yeah, you, here. He tossed the ball to Izuku, as he's like, I want you to toss it with your regular strength. As he's like, okay. He got, I'll say 100 meters. As I was like, good. Now use your quirk. As Izuku's like, which one to be exact? As I was like, either one that can help you with, you know, throwing the ball. As he's like, I could create a rocket launcher and shoot the ball that way. Or I can use a cannon. I got it. I just use my super strength and my quirk at the same time. So Digger's like, this is gonna be difficult. As he stretches out. As I was like, come on, we don't have all day. As Digger's like, okay, Sensei, but it's gonna take a while. I have to, well, since I'm going to try and use both of them at the same time, I'm in space. Can you please back up? I don't really want to hurt anybody. As he's like, very well. Back up. As everyone back up. As Deku is like, alright. As he's like, give me the ball, please. So as I was shooting the ball, as Deku has his hand out and his hand's caught back, he's like, okay. So he's like, he tossed the ball as hard as he can, as he quickly created, a rocket launcher. This is going, okay, here's the deal with his weapon creation quirk. One, he has to know how it's created, first of all. Two, it does take drawback. It requires stamina. The bigger the weapon, the more stamina it needs. Three, the drawback is that you'll run out of breath, which is stamina. When you run out of stamina, you'll get a lot of pain. Like, I mean, you're gonna be in pain after that. Depending how big it was, and this rocket launcher was pretty big, so he's gonna have pain within his body. He's gonna be tired. And yeah, that's about it. The strength quirk is that The fucking backlash is incredible. Speed, not really that much you can happen with it. But it's just that you might be burned a little bit. And the second thing is just that you get headaches. Deku has a lot of drawbacks. Because I made him broken, but I didn't want to make him too broken. You know what I'm saying? So that's, after that happens, he, had his arm starts, hurting in pain. Like he said, ah, as he screams out as he's tired. He's weak in the knees. As he, falls down. He's screaming in pain. Cause I'm gonna say this was the second time he did it. First time he said I'll never do it again, but this time he's like, I could probably get used to it. So after that, it doesn't happen right away. It kind of takes a few seconds, but he got the ball to 950 meters. After that, it takes a while for the kick in, the drawback. Izuku's like, I wonder when it's gonna kick in. So, Rose comes up, she knows her strength quirk. And obviously she has, well, like I said, presence quirk. She got her presence. A strength and speed quirk, regeneration. And yeah. So she tosses the ball. She didn't want to outdo Deku because she feel like Deku's gonna be sad that she outdo him. And she doesn't want her, her baby to be outside. Well, her lover to be sad that she's stronger than him, so she hold back a little bit. She got around 930. Izuku's like, good job, bros. And she's like, thank you, Izuku. As Ochaka's like, I bet I can do better. As I'm gonna say Ochaka's up next, just for flow, okay? So, she goes up, she gets Infinity as Deku's like, wow, good job, Ochako. I didn't know your quirk was that strong. As Ochaka's like, oh, thank you. As she looks at Rose in her eyes as Rose like, whatever, bitch. Just be careful. You're messing with the wrong person. I'll kill you. As of all of a sudden, Deku just starts screaming in agony. I mean, his scream is horrible. Because his body is like it's breaking itself. His bones is breaking in different pieces. It's like his muscle fibers are ripping apart. It's like his skin is like, whew. He just, nah. I'm saying at the end of the ball throw. No, I'm saying during. So, after El Chaco, Bakugo, and I'm gonna say, Shoto, that's when Deku's drawback kicked in. I mean, boom. All of a sudden, he's on the ground. He's screaming in agony. I mean, this agony is horrible. It sounds like he's dying agony. I mean, like, he's screaming his ass off. As I was like, what's wrong? As he's like, Izuku. As, he quickly rushed her as, sorry. After you do have Rose, she's like, no, Izuku-kun. Yeah, no, Izuku-kun, no. As she runs up to Izuku, before Aizawa gets her. I mean, she picks him up. She holds him. She's like, Izuku-kun, are you okay? As Izuku's like, screaming in pain. He's like, it hurts. As, he's pretty much, I'm gonna say he's a little teary. Not because it's like, it's just side effect, okay? He tears kind of. Because, as a Rose was like, Aizawa, you had to turn off his quirk. It's making it worse. As I was like, right. So he turns off, turns it off as the pain is going. It's still on, but like, due to him turning off his strength quirk, the pain is lessened. So he called forth, fucking, whatever her name is, damn, healing lady, whatever her name is, nursing, hero nurse, fuck, hold on. So he takes, he calls for recovery girl. As of she comes, she's like, oh my, what's happening? As I was like, I don't know. I don't know. We're just screaming in agony and pain. You think you can help him? And she's like, bring him to the nurse office, quick. So he brings her to the nurse office. Obviously Rose is following him because that is her lover. She's worried. So afterwards, recovery girl just a little healing, quirk. Rose lets it slide due to the fact it's part of her quirk. She lets it slide. But If it's any other girl, she ain't letting it slide. She is going ham. But with cover girls, it's a different story because it's part of her quirk. So she lets it slide all the time. So, as of, Deku gets recovered, pain is still there. She just took like all the agonizing pain, but the pain is still there. But no, it can't stop. As I was like, okay, you're all not expelled, but hey, just go home and rest for, tomorrow. For the Villains vs. Heroes test. So that happens. As a, he wakes up. Deku wakes up as he's like, where am I? As he looks around, he's like, Rose. As Rose she's like wakes up. She's like, Izuku. And, she hugs him. As he was like, ow, what's going on? And she was like, you was in agonizing pain, and I didn't know what to do. You was hurting. I was scared. I thought you was. As she was tearing up because she never saw Izuku in pain like that. So she was teary. And she was like, oh, Rose, don't cry. It's okay. It's just, because he sensed her, her sadness and her cryingness. So he was cheering her up by saying how, it's just the backlashes of his quirks. So she's like, don't ever do that again, Izuku. Ever. As he's like, alright, Rose, I won't. As the recovered girl comes telling him he needs to rest for a little more hours, and time skip an hour past. He's all better than healed. Although he's going to leave, as there's a knock on the door. Rose is there. She just makes sure Izuku's okay and helping him out. As he's like, come in. As Aizawa walks in, he's like, I need to talk to you, Izuku, in private, please. As Rose like, but I can. As he's like, Deku's like, Rose, can you please leave? As Rose like, okay, only because you said so. As she leaves. As almost like, Izuku, what was that about? What was that pain? As Izuku's like, Aizawa, look at me, Mr. Aizawa. It's like, what is it? As he's like, Mr. Backlash of my quirks. As Aizawa was like, what? You feel that much pain once you use your quirks? As things like, well, if I use more than what I'm used to, percentage of my strength, the backlash is, well, my arm is hurting really bad. If I oversee my stamina, well, my quirk, creating a weapon that's too big, that's, takes all my stamina, my body will get the pain, and I will be tired. As I was like, yeah, kid, don't ever exceed to your limit that great, just for a ball throw. As he was like, yeah, but I passed it, and as I was like, you did pass, I agree, but we had to do the other tests later. But for right now, just get your rest. As when you get home, as easy as like, yes, sir. As I leave, Ochako was going to the nurse room to check on Izuku, so she goes to the nurse room. As she Rose is like, oh, Rose is like, oh, hello, Ochako. As Ochako's like, hello, Rose. I guess you're here to see Izuku too? As Rose is like, well, obviously. He is my boyfriend after all, so it is a girlfriend's job to check up on him when he's in agony and pain. As Ochako's like, you're his girlfriend? As she's like, yep, I'm his girlfriend. Is that a problem? As Ochako's like, no, it's nothing. I was just shocked, And she's like, whatever. I'll be going to check my Izuku. You can if you want to, but I advise you not to. As she opens the door, she's like, Izuku-kun, you ready to leave? As he's like, yeah, I'm ready. As he gets up, as if he goes out the nurse room. As her chocolate's there, like, in her head, she's like, that bitch. Well, she just, no, she couldn't have. I swear it. No, I didn't know we had a charger plug over there. That's new. But, yeah. As David walks out the room, he's like, oh, hey, Choco, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, I just came to check up on you, and I came to give you, well, I guess these, but you don't really need them. As Dave's like, what is it? As she's like, flowers. As he's like, oh, no, I didn't need them, but thank you anyways. As he smiled, as he's like, I'll take them. As she's like, wait, you will? As he's like, well, yeah, you're a gift, and I always accept gifts from friends, right? And she's like, yeah, just accept them as a gift from a friend. As Rose is like, oh, no, she didn't. She did not just try to bribe my boyfriend into doing this. Oh, that bitch wants to die. But I'll calm down. Izuku's here, so I'm not gonna go all out yet. But next time, I swear I'll kick that bitch ass. So, Izuku's like, anyways, Rose, do you mind driving for a little bit? And she's like, of course not, Izuku. I'll drive. And he's like, thanks, Rose. I appreciate it. As of, they're walking to the car. Choco's like, wait, they drive? Oh man, I can never get up to her level now. As Rose looked back like, huh, yeah, bitch. Yeah, I drive, ho. What are you gonna do about it? You don't even have a car, ho. As she sticks her tongue out. As Choco's like, she squished her, squeezed her fist like, that bitch. Choco wants Izuku. Why? Izuku got that cash, right? Izuku rich. She also wants Izuku because he's cute and she likes him. She doesn't know that he's rich, but she just knows that he's cute and she likes him. And Ochako in this one is a thought. I'm not even gonna flex or a hoe because she just wants Izuku and she doesn't care if he has a girlfriend or not. And that's the biggest downfall because she doesn't know his girlfriend is one of the most fucking scariest girls in the fucking planet. I mean, damn, she'll put Toga in her shoes. I mean that literally. Toga will be scared of Rose. Yeah. Anyways, so they're in the car as Ray's like, not Ray, Rose. Rose's like, are you sure you're okay, Izuku? As he's like, yeah, Rose, I'm okay. So, she did get to her place as Diggy's like, mind if I stay here for tonight? I kind of am a little tired right now. And she's like, no, it's fine. Yeah, of course it is. It's fine for you to stay here for tonight. As she's like, thanks, Rose. Let me text my dad. As he texts his dad's like, alright, just make sure you come home tomorrow. No. As he's like, yes, sir. As Izuku's like, crap, I don't have any clean clothes. As she's like, I think my dad has some. As he's like, you think your dad will let me borrow his clothes? You're not sure? Are you sure that's okay? I mean, it's kind of weird. As he's like, no, nonsense. It's fine. As Dig's like, oh, okay. So, he walks in there, kind of limping. He's tired right now, but, yeah. So as Jessica's like, oh, hey, Izuku, what are you doing here? As, she sees him limping. She's like, oh, are you okay? As he's like, not really. I'm just tired, and I'm a little hurt. I oversee my quirk today, and yeah. As she's like, oh, what are you doing here, though? As she's like, I was wondering if I can stay here for tonight. Just for tonight. And she's like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm sure my husband wouldn't mind. And she's like, Jacob, come down here. And she was like, what is it? And she's like, Izuku wants to know if you can stay here for the night. And Jay was like, he's like, if he stays here tonight, then they won't do nothing crazy. Fuck, yeah. Let him stay. I do want somebody to talk to that's a dude. It'll be nice having I guess like a son around here. He is dating my daughter, so I guess he is my son. So he's like, that's perfectly fine. As he was like, yeah, but I don't have any clean clothes. My house is a little far from yours, and I don't think I can. As, Jake was like, nonsense. I'll let you borrow some of my clothes. As Jake was like, really? You sure? That's kind of weird, though. As he's like, nonsense, son. You're part of the family now. You are dating my daughter, so it's just normal. Dick is like, oh, okay. So, Dick goes upstairs, yada yada. Him and Rose, he gets out, gets off his uniform and takes a shower, gets dressed. Turns out the clothes fits him perfectly. Uh, because they're not Jacob's clothes. They're are Izuku's clothes. Remember that time I told you that Rose went into Izuku's house and stole his underwear? Yeah. She did more than steal his underwear. She stole his shirts, his shorts, his socks. Yeah. She was like, just in case he comes over and, he needs clean clothes. She was right. She did. Yeah, perfect timing. Dag was like, wait, these clothes kind of fit me a little too good. And this shirt looks like the shirt I thought I lost in my room. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but something's weird. I could have sworn that I had this shirt on, not before I lost this. Oh well, I just guess this is a coincidence. And as Deku leaves, he's wearing a green shirt, black shorts, some black socks. Because why the fuck not? No, green and black socks. So as of he's drying his hair. She's like, thanks God, thank you. He walks into Rose's room because he kind of forgot that he's in someone else's house. So he walks in on Rose, who was changing, by the way. He walks in. He's drying his hair. He's like, he opens his eyes. He's like, as if he blushing really hard. As Rose is blushing hard, like, as he doesn't know what to say. She's not naked. She was just in her underwear and her bra. So he's like, I'm sorry. As he closed the door, she's like, she screams. She screams before he closed the door. As he's like, I'm sorry. So he's downstairs, right? On the couch, he's blushing hella hard. He's like, tapping his feet, like, oh shit, what did I do? I forgot I'm not in my house. So after a while, Rose got dressed. She's wearing normal like a big white T-shirt for some reason. No, that's too sexy, Loki. She's wearing a white shirt with let's say black shorts on and white socks. So she's walking down. She's blushing hella hard when she saw Izuku. She blushed and turned away like. She's like, he saw me naked. Does that mean we're? Sorry. She's. Hold on. She's like, he saw me naked. Does that mean we're husband and wife? Cause she remembered something her mom said. Her mom said, now Rose, if a guy sees your parts, or even you in your clothes, your bra or your underwear, that means you are technically married. Because, only your husband should be able to see those. No one else. As in a flashback, because she's like, so we're married? Does that mean we're married? As she's like, doing all that as Dick is like, dang, she hates me. Maybe she hates me because I walk in on her. I mean, she did look away. I'm an idiot. As Jessica's like, alright, you two, dinner's ready. So she made chicken, rice, and fucking potato and broccoli. As of Jake is like, thank you. So they pray. As Jake and Rose, every time they look at each other, Jake looks down, Rose looks the opposite way. As of Jacob and Jessica's like, what's going on between these two? So after dinner, Rose helps Jessica with the dishes, and Deku. As of Deku and Jacob are helping with the table, cleaning it off. So Jacob doesn't just let Jessica do other wifely work. He does help. And Jessica does follow him around, so a lot. As of so yeah. After that, Jessica is asking Rose, so Rose, what's the big deal between you and Viku? Are you two okay? Are you guys not talking? Rose like, Mom, I have something to tell you. She's like, what is it, dear? As she's like, what does it mean when a, you know, guy sees you dressing again? As of, we're probably gonna end off right there, boys and girls. So, don't forget like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and yeah. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. You know, New Year's revelation is not to stop the grind. Now let's go. We're almost there to 4K. If we can get to 4K by the end of the year, that'd be nice. But hey, that's too much to ask. Anyways, this was God here. Sign off. Peace.